Can you tell everyone that is watching what do you do for a living and how it is living in the city that you live in being black?
I'm an entrepreneur, starting a few businesses in Nashville. And how's it being black?
Yeah.
And honestly, I haven't personally ran into any encounters in Nashville, but different parts in Tennessee and stuff like that. Farther places, a couple of the more country places, people have said some things, but as of Nashville, where I was born and stuff like that, nothing's happened.
What do you think is the biggest problem in American black culture?
The biggest problem in America with black culture is probably black people feeling like they have something to prove. So it's a lot of times that, situation can be avoided, but, they feel like they got to prove something. They got to, prove to somebody that they not, like some type of way. So, or maybe black people just trying to be something they not. People don't want to be themselves.
What have you done positive for your culture?
For the culture, mainly I try to buy from black businesses and stuff like that, like small up and coming places, so they don't get left out. Because as starting businesses myself, I know that things can flop early if you don't have the right kind of support system. So I try to support small black businesses or anybody trying to start something up and come up.
Have you ever witnessed or experienced black love?
Yeah. A few places I done been to, around Juneteenth and stuff like that, they pass out plates and T-shirts and stuff like that, and make everybody feel loved and welcome.
If a brother or sister approach you with a greeting of the day, would you normally say something back in return? Why or why not?
Yeah, I would. Just, because I was raised to be polite and, manners and stuff like that. So, even if it wasn't, a brother or sister necessarily, I still, say something back. I might not say as much, but, I still say something. Not that it's, anything, it's not a race thing, anything like that. It's just, usually black people are more on the stuck up side. So if they take their time out to do something, I'd be like, okay. Because I guess people think, black people are mean all the time.
Okay. Have you ever had a bad encounter with the police?
Me personally, nah, I have not. But I've known people directly close to me and around me that have had incidents and stuff like that.
How many people you know are incarcerated?
Too many to count.
What motivates you to get up every day?
Bills and my will to want a better life for myself and my people.
Do you believe the entertainment business in America, for example, music, movies, and sports, are helping or hurting functional black families, and how?
Depending on it could help or hurt depending on where it's coming from and the reasons behind it. Some people feel some type of way, and they'll go and create something based on how they feel at that certain point in time. Like a lot of people, have said, it's been, rappers and stuff like that in the media that have said the N-word and stuff back in the day and come out now and apologize and stuff for it. So with the media, helping or hurting black people, it just depends on where it's coming from.
Are you more comfortable living in an all-white community or all-black community, and why?
Honestly, it's just got to be diverse and mixed, because I don't want to be in anything, too segregated. I like the diversity and stuff like that. I don't really like just one type of group of people.
When you arrive to a medical center, do you request for a black doctor?
Nah, I just need whoever can help me the quickest.
Do you see all black people the same?
Yeah. No matter what they did, I still treat everybody the same, and I give everybody the benefit of the doubt because, everybody's reasons for certain things are different. So I'm not going to treat everybody the same necessarily. I treat everybody special, or, special to who they are. But for the most part, I could say I do, just because, I start everybody on the same foot.
All right. Do you believe mixed races share the same struggles as black people, and why?
Yeah, it's a few other races that have it harder than black people, just because they can't get the freedom or the liberation that we got years ago, and there's a lot of people still fighting for freedom and fighting for better living conditions.
If you had one message for black people, what would it be?
Stop all the hate and try to get along, because black people, they target other black people for, their possessions or, what they got going on and stuff like that. So, if a lot of people just would be more positive and stuff like that, stop all the hate, a lot of tragedies wouldn't happen.
Were you raised by both parents or one?
Both.
Do you think black people should date out the race?
I mean, yeah, because honestly, love really ain't got no color to it, and it's a lot of white people I know that's invited to the cookouts, so yeah, or just people of different races, not necessarily just white, but.
Have you ever had a racist encounter with any culture, including your own?
Yeah, somewhat. I can't really think of anything off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure.
All right. Have you ever witnessed or seen black on black crime?
Oh, all the time. Black on black crime everywhere.
All right. And if you had one wish for black people, what would that be?
Try to get. I wish that everybody would get some property, get some land, get something in their name, own something. 'Cause that's where it's at.